Hi, good morning, all of you. So, last time I had started with your science. I think most of you are able to understand me. We had started with the second chapter. The name of the second chapter was Components of Food, correct? So, I had started with the chapter, and in that chapter, we had discussed about what was nutrients, correct? And we had prepared a chart, and we had studied, or we had written one or two questions related to your favorite food and the ingredients. I just introduced and I just told you some kind of nutrients that were present in that, right? So we had just discussed related to that, right? So today we are going to discuss in detail related to the chapter, and in this chapter we are going to understand about what it is there, right? So it's a very interesting chapter, and in that chapter, eh, you can see, correct? So we had discussed what were nutrients, right? So the components of food, what we call them, we call them as the nutrients. So these components of food, they were carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, dietary fiber, water, etc. That were what we had decided were the components of food. Okay, so last time we had just discussed the name, right? What are components of food called? Nutrients, then proteins. Just we had discussed or tried to understand their names, right? So this time we will discuss in detail related to them. Okay, and we'll understand what they are, right? So to understand that, we are going to start with the that. So let us begin. So uh, yes, as you can see the screen, components of food, we call them as nutrients. Okay, so these components of food, I think you can see my screen, right? So these components of food, we are calling them as nutrients. These nutrients may be carbohydrate, they may be proteins, they may be fat, they may be vitamins, they may be minerals, they may be dietary fibers, they may be water, etc., right? So mainly we have studied, we have just discussed last time what was carbohydrate. So what are exactly carbohydrates? We had just discussed that. You can see the cursor when it is moving, right? I'm pointing towards the PPT. So carbohydrates, you can see the picture of some carbohydrate rich food, correct? What you can see? You can see bread, you can see toast, right? You can see some chips or something like that. Though we should not purchase and eat. They are rich in carbohydrates. Fruits, many types of grains, all of them, they are rich in carbohydrates. They are called energy giving foods. What we call them? We call them an energy giving foods. Usually they are divided into two types. Usually these carbohydrates, divide them into two types. How many types? Two types. First one is sugar. They are simple sugars. Okay, simple in nature. What they are? They are simple in nature. Example: fruits, sugars, etc. Correct? Starch. Second type of carbohydrate is starch. Starch is complex in nature. Example is that potatoes, sweet potatoes, etc. Right? So these are called as carbohydrates. So these carbohydrates, we call them as energy rich food. They are mainly of two types. Simple one, or sugars we call them. Sugars are simple ones. Example, fruit sugars, etc. Starch is there. They are complex in nature. Example, potatoes, sweet potatoes, etc. So carbohydrate, we call them as energy giving food because instant energy we get from carbohydrate. Correct? Last time I told you, your mother gives you porridge when you're not feeling well. Correct? Why she gives that? Because it gives a lot of energy. Okay. So you can see some in this picture. You can see some kind of plant carbohydrates, right? You can see potato is there, papaya is there, melon is there, mango is there, maize is there. You can see this picture in your textbook. Same picture in your textbook. So, how can you test the presence of carbohydrate? Usually you do starch test for the presence of carbohydrate. There is no specific as a test for carbohydrate, but starch is a kind of carbohydrate. So what do? We take starch test for understanding the carbohydrate test. So usually what is there? Starch is tested to check the presence of carbohydrate. How do we check the presence of carbohydrate? By testing for starch. Why do we do this? This is because starch is a form of carbohydrate. Starch itself is a kind of carbohydrate. That is why what we do? We test starch, correct? To see if carbohydrate is present. The presence of starch indicates the presence of carbohydrate in the solution. In a solution, if starch is there, how do you find it out? Okay, you find it out by a test. If starch is present, carbohydrate is also present. Okay. Now method. How do you test starch? Take the food sample. Any food sample is there. You take that food sample. You crush it or you grind it. Then what you do? You add 2 or 3 drops of iodine solution. What solution? Iodine solution to it. Okay. Then you see the change in color. What you see? You see the change in color. Okay. If blue black color is there, then starch is present in that food. See if blue black color is there. If blue black color is there, then what can you say? You say that starch is present in food. This is the carbohydrate test. Correct? So this is what was the carbohydrate test. You can see the test over here. 3 tests I have combined and shown in this picture. So don't confuse. This picture only you see the carbohydrate test. Huh? You don't need to remember the test, name of the test. We call it as the Molish test, but you don't need to remember the name of the test. Okay. So for carbohydrate or for starch, okay, what you do? You take the food sample, and in that food sample, what you add? You add iodine. Like this bluish. Can you see? Dark blue or bluish black color is coming here down. This indicates that carbohydrate is present in the solution. Can you see it? This is the test for carbohydrate. So carbohydrate test, what you do? You take the food sample, add water, crush it or grind it, add water and add which solution? Iodine solution. Okay, you will get the answer. Okay, so carbohydrate is of 2 types. We have studied sugar is there, starch is there, and we have studied how to take the test for carbohydrate. Okay, next we are going to study proteins. What we will study? We will study what is proteins. Okay, why proteins are important for our body. As you can see the picture, you can see many food items in the picture, correct? So what can you see? You can see fishes, correct? You can see different kind of pulses, dals, okay? Milk is there, okay? So all these, they are different kind of proteins. Now, proteins, they are also called as bodybuilding food. What do we call them? We call them as bodybuilding food. Why do we call them bodybuilding food? Proteins help our body to grow and repair. Okay? What do the proteins do? They help our body to grow and repair. They are of 2 types. Okay, plant proteins like soya beans, beans, moong, etc. And animal proteins like fish, meat, eggs, etc. Okay, these are the different kind of proteins. Correct? So I have shown you the picture for proteins. Now, how to test proteins? For testing for protein, what you do, you take a small quantity of the food item. Okay. Then make a paste or you powder it. Then what you do, add 10 drops of water to it. Okay. Add 2 drops of copper sulfate solution. Huh? Add 10 drops of caustic soda solution. Violet color indicates the presence of protein. Okay. So test for protein. Can you see it? A small quantity of food is taken. It is crushed. Water is added. Then you add copper sulfate solution. And what color? Caustic soda solution. Okay. What color you see? You see a violet color. If you see violet color, it indicates the presence of protein. Correct? But if you see a bluish color, it does not indicate the presence of protein. Okay. This is what you can understand from this test. This is the test for protein. Usually it is called as the Biuret test, but you don't need to remember the name of the test. You need to write the procedure of all the tests. Okay. Test for carbohydrate. You write this slides. Huh? As you are watching the YouTube video, you write whatever you can from this notes. Okay. You can pause the videos and then you can write the needed things accordingly. Correct? Then, can you see the third one? These are fatty foods. Okay. Then we are discussing related to fats. Correct? So, the presence of oil or oily materials, what they indicate? They indicate the presence of fats. Okay. First, we discuss carbohydrate. We discussed that carbohydrate is of two types. Correct? What is the two type of carbohydrate? It is sugar and starch. Correct? The example we studied. Then we studied the test for starch. How we take the test for starch? We take a test tube that we add the food material. We add little amount of water and then we add iodine. Then bluish black color we are seeing. Then it is the presence of starch. Starch indicates the presence of carbohydrate. Then we studied protein. Okay. Protein is of two types. Okay. We studied that protein is of two types. What were the two types of protein? Yes, we had studied. Okay. Animals it is there and plants also it is there. Plants we studied dal and all such kind of things. Animals we studied milk, meat, etc. They are having proteins. Correct? Now, then we studied the protein test. In protein test, we studied that what we take, we take a test tube. And in that test tube, first we add the food sample. Then what do we add? Then we add copper sulfate solution. Then caustic soda solution. And we observe the violet color. If you are not able to understand, not able to remember, see the YouTube video again and again by pausing. Then you can understand how to study again and again. Okay. Now, fats is what we are going to study. The presence of oil or oily material indicate the presence of fats. Okay. Fats also provide energy. They are from two sources. Okay. Plant fats and animal fats. Plants, they give oils, nuts, etc. And animal fats are usually ghee, milk, butter, etc. In this picture, you can see many things, correct? Some are from outside. So, outside foods, they are usually rich in fats. So, we should try to avoid such kind of fats. But natural fat we get from walnuts, we get from some kind of fishes, honey, hazelnut, okay? Then sunflower oil, and then different kinds of oil. Okay, all they are fat rich food. So fat is also of two sources, plant sources and animal sources. Okay, so again I put one clipping for protein. This I will tell you afterwards. Okay, just after the class. Now these are the sources. Here you can say difference between plant sources, plant fats and animal source of fat. Plant fats, you can see different kind of oil: sunflower oil, mustard oil, coconut oil, soya bean oil, groundnuts, nuts. All these are sources of the same picture is there in your textbook. Similarly, ghee, milk, butter, cream, fish. These are all meat. These are all animal origin. Eggs are also there. They are also of animal origin. Okay. Then, how to test for fat? Method to test for fat. What you do? You take a small piece of food item, and you wrap it in a piece of paper. Then what you do? See, papers are here. Okay, you take the food item and you wrap it in this paper. Okay, then crush it and then you fold this paper, and you hold the paper against light. Hold it like this. You open it and you hold it. Then what you can see, check if light is there. Okay, if light is there, then what? It shows the presence of, if you can see on the paper, oil spot is there, fat is present. If oil spot is not there, then fat is not present. That is the test for fats. Okay, so before the end of the slide, I just want to show you one slide for protein rich food. Okay, so you can see many of the food items, they are protein rich. We know protein help in the growth and development of our body. So we are having many animal protein rich food, like so many things are there, correct? Plant protein rich food also, the picture has been given over here. Okay, so from this we can understand that many foods they are important for our body, and many foods give us a large amount of energy. There are proteins and there are carbohydrates and there are fats. Similarly, there are some minerals, some dietary fibers and water. We are studying related to them in the next chapter. So this chapter or this class we just studied about, yes, what did we study about? We studied about some components of food, which were the some components of food which we discussed. Among the components of food, carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamins, minerals, dietary fibers and water are what we are going to discuss. But today we discussed three main important or components of the food, or three main nutrients of the food: carbohydrate, proteins and fats. Carbohydrates, I said, it is divided into two types: simple one and somewhat complex ones. Okay, so the simple one includes simple sugar and complex one includes the starch and like that things, huh? So we took the starch test in for carbohydrate. What we did in starch test, we take a test tube and in that we are adding the food material to be tested, and we are pouring some amount of water, we are pouring iodine. We see bluish black color is there. Then what is there? The we have studied that carbohydrate is present. This is the test we done for carbohydrate. Then what we studied? Then we studied proteins. Correct? In proteins we studied that two kind of proteins are there. Plant protein is there. Animal protein is there. Animal proteins are helping to build our body to grow. Soya beans and moong are plant protein. Fish, meat and eggs are animal proteins. Correct? Then what we studied? Then we studied the test for protein. The small quantity of food item you have to take. You have to make a paste or powder it. Then add 10 drops of water. Then add 2 drops of copper sulfate solution. Add 10 drops of caustic soda and you can see the violet color. If violet color is there, protein is present. If violet color is not there, protein is absent in the food sample. Then we discussed about fat food. Fat food we get from two sources: plant sources and animal sources. So plant also provide a lot of energy, but they are fats also provide a lot of energy, but they are oily in nature. Okay, so plant includes oil, nuts, etc. Animal include ghee, milk, butter, etc. Correct? Then what is there? Then we discuss different kind of fatty foods. Correct? And then plant source, animal sources we discuss. Then we discuss the test for fats. We take 3 papers and in that we wrap the food and we fold the papers, and after opening the papers we see whether oil is present or not. If we hold the paper against light, then we can understand if oil is surface is present, then fats are present, otherwise fats are not present in the food material. If you cannot understand the if you cannot understand what I am saying or any problem related to this, pause the YouTube video and repeatedly see it again and again. Okay, notes will be provided according to the WhatsApp group. And before coming to the online class, you have to see this and then you have to come over here. Okay, so with this I will be ending today's class. Correct? And today's class, as you all know, what we have discussed. Okay.